welcome to the unboxing and review of the iPhone SE 2020, aka the budget iPhone. So let's unbox this smartphone and see what we get in the box. On the top we get some documentation, a SIM ejector tool and some Apple stickers. Next we get the smartphone. We get a 5-watt adapter in the box. Next we get lightning ear ports here and we get a type A to lightning port power cable. Keeping it aside, now let's look at the smartphone. Starting with the build and design. The phone comes with a small form factor with a glass sandwich design, and this beautiful white color looks amazing. And the Apple logo now is in the middle of the phone to match the newer iPhones. Let's talk about the ports and the buttons. On the right we have the power button and SIM tray, and on the bottom we get the speaker grills and lightning port. On the left we have the toggle switch and volume rockers, and in the front we have the home button. The home button here is not a physical button. In fact, it is a touch sensor which responds to your pressure and gives you a haptic feedback which actually makes you feel that you clicked the button. Plus the fingerprint sensor works fine, so no complaints regarding that. The phone comes with a 4.7-inch LCD panel and huge bezels at top and the bottom. Honestly, the design looks like a 2018 or even older phone when every smartphone manufacturer is providing the user with almost bezel-less screens and bigger screens as well. The phone also don't come with high refresh rates, and honestly you don't need it as the phone feels quite smooth already. Apart from that, the phone feels solid and premium when you hold it, and a person with average size hands can use it with one hand very easily. I mean, every part of the screen is within reach of your fingers. In fact, it is the iPhone 8 with the newer hardware inside it. Even the iPhone 6 and SE are almost identical in shape and size, apart from the Apple logo and the camera placement at the back. This small form factor makes the phone quite handy to carry in pocket, which I like. But when you compare it with even the budget smartphones like the Redmi Note 9 here, you would feel how small it is and lacking those attractive multicolored back panel which most of the people like. And you also get a single camera where the other company is providing with a quad or triple camera setup. But that is not the deciding factor. I will come to the cameras in a bit. The smaller form factor has its negatives as well. I'm the one who consumes media on his smartphones a lot, and this smaller display gives a bad video viewing experience. Plus, you cannot zoom in the videos like you can do it on other smartphones, and this makes the screen look even smaller, or I would say the bezels look bigger. Don't get me wrong, the screen quality is very nice, but yes, it is small. Apart from that, the speakers are loud and crisp. You get the dual speakers, one at the bottom and one in the earpiece. Here's an example. I never faced an issue with the networks like call drops or slower internet speed with the Airtel SIM in it. The phone supports dual SIM, but you need an eSIM to be used as your secondary SIM. Before moving on, make sure to subscribe our channel and hit that bell icon to get notified whenever we post some amazing videos. Coming to the software, currently the phone is running iOS 14.3, which is the latest software version of iOS available on any iPhone, and you will also get future updates of iOS as well. The iPhone SE is powered with the same chip as in iPhone 11, which is Apple's one of the most powerful A13 Bionic chip, and combined with lower resolution 720p display in the iPhone SE, the iPhone SE becomes the best performing smartphone out there because it has to render lesser amount of pixels than it had to do on bigger, high resolution displays of any iPhone. It would run games available for it very easily, but the smaller display becomes an hindrance, so keep that in mind. You see, if you want to game on a smartphone, you need a better processor and you definitely need a bigger screen. Coming to the battery life, the phone comes with the smallest battery available on any iPhone. When 4000 mAh has become a standard size of battery on Android, The iPhone SE comes with almost 1800 mAh battery. I am surprised that with low or medium usage, the iPhone SE gave me a full day battery as the standby time of iPhones are great, all thanks to the more efficient A13 Bionic chip. But if you are a heavy user, the battery might hold you back because when you play heavy games and your Wi-Fi and GPS is always on, etc., in that case you might need to charge the phone twice a day. On the top of that, it comes with only a 5 watt charger in the box, which takes a complete 2 hours to charge the phone from 0 to 100. Although it supports 18 watt fast charging, but you would need to spend 6 to 9,000 extra to purchase a fast charger. So in battery department, I would rate a 2 or 2.5 out of 5 to this smartphone. Now talking about the point which you all have been waiting for, the main selling point of every iPhone, the cameras. The SE comes with a 12 megapixel single back camera with OIS in it, and it is the same sensor that we get on the older iPhone 8. It also comes with a 7 megapixel front facing camera. Yes, it might sound awful to many users getting a single camera, but for those who just took out a phone and clicks a picture like many of us do actually, this turns out to be quite impressive camera. Like honestly, it is the best camera you would get in this range. Here are some images. The colors are close to reality, the dynamic range is good, the skin tones are to the point, and what else? I found an issue of yellow tint in the images and hope that will be fixed in future software updates. For a better understanding, we directly compared the images clicked on the SE with the images clicked on the OnePlus 8T. So here is the result. These two images of the plants look similar as if they were taken on the same smartphone. The OnePlus here took the advantage as it has more versatile camera setup like the ultra-wide sensor and the macro sensor, which gives you a whole new perspective of the object you are clicking images of. So to make this comparison fair, we decided to click the images with the main sensor of the smartphone only. Moving to the next picture, you can see that the yellow tint in the images continues in the iPhone SE's image, and it is at warmer side, but the OnePlus is close to reality, and that's what I like about this image. So here the OnePlus takes it. In this next image, the OnePlus handled the shadow more better than the iPhone. Overall image quality looks more pleasing in the OnePlus than the iPhone. Coming to human subjects, this becomes subjective, as some of you might like the OnePlus image and the other might like iPhone's image. When you crop in the image, the amount of details on both the smartphones are quite impressive, apart from the fact that the image processing done on them is different. Coming to the portrait shots, the iPhone image still looks warmer. Personally, I like the iPhone's image and the skin tone more, but when you crop in the image, you can see that the iPhone struggled with the edge detection, but the OnePlus did a fine job. In this next image, both phones did a fine job in edge detection, but the iPhone maintained exposure efficiently, giving a more pleasing image. In this next image of the Buddha statue, you can see that the iPhone maintained colors better where the OnePlus blows out the black paint, so this one goes to iPhone as well. Plus iPhone clearly captured more details. You can see when I crop in, you can see the Buddha's face is a bit smoother in OnePlus, but the iPhone maintained the quality and the details quite well. Both the smartphones manage the dynamic range quite well. The iPhone's image might look better to most of you, but the OnePlus here is close to reality. If you crop into the sky, you can see that the iPhone washed out the blues, whereas the OnePlus kept the blue along with other details in the image. In artificial lighting condition, the iPhone feels more better. When it comes to low light, OnePlus smashes the image taken by the iPhone, as the iPhone don't have a dedicated night mode, whereas you get a dedicated nightscape on the OnePlus. You can see the images are day and night. So here OnePlus definitely get an advantage. When it comes to selfies, I feel both the images are lacking something. The iPhone is on the warmer side while the OnePlus is on the cooler, and it also smoothens the face as well. It also comes to personal preference, which do you like? Honestly, I didn't like the processing of both the images. In harsh lighting conditions, OnePlus did an excellent job handling the light and maintaining exposure on my face, while the iPhone struggled a lot, as you can see. Both the smartphones are capable of recording videos at max resolution of 4K 60fps. So here is an example. Honestly, I cannot decide which one is better. So comment down in the comment section below and tell me whose image and videos you like the most. So what's my pick on the SE 2020? Look, although it comes with excellent processor, great cameras, premium build and the iPhone branding, yes, it is good. but the smaller display and the old design plus the smaller battery is definitely the deciding factor whether you would buy it or not. So whom I should recommend this smartphone? For someone who is a casual user, takes a lot of images, do some chatting, and for office works, you won't get any better smartphone in this range. But if you want a gaming smartphone, bigger display and better performance is what you need. So in this range, OnePlus 8 or the iPhone XR is a better option. But I won't recommend iPhone SE if you game a lot. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you like the video, please hit the like button and share it with your family and friends. This is Video Tech signing off. See you in the next video.